points throughout the drill. So then that way we're constantly teaching so that when I get to my offense and I get to my defense and I get to my transition offense or transition defense, that we've already been teaching, so that should be implemented much smoother.
Everything we do, we let the offense know we're ready by going 1, 2, 3, defense. And we get our hands out. All I want you to do is they'll cut down. We'll come down and we'll say hit, even though we don't want to hit. All right, but one of our rule of thumbs is anytime your man comes into this paint, he makes contact with him.
And, you know, sometimes we overcoach. We make this a lot more complicated than what it is. You wouldn't believe how simple it was. And I know it was an all-star game, but the kids bought into it, and they listened, and it was phenomenal. He just kept saying, keep my game beautiful. Keep our game beautiful. Keep our game beautiful. And then he would describe it and define it for him. He would say, hey, it's a simple game. Don't overcomplicate it. When you're open, shoot. When you're open, shoot. When you're not, pass it. And it doesn't matter what kind of offense we're running, but just think, if you can get 5 people to do that, hang on, your offense is going to be pretty good. When you're open, shoot it. When you're not, pass it. Don't take a forced, contested shot, a bad shot. Okay? And sometimes the worst thing that happens is you're running your offense and you get a kid open and they don't shoot. Now what do you do? That might be the only opportunity that presented itself during that possession. So when you're open, shoot it. When you're not, pass it. The other thing that we talk about defensively, build a shell. Doesn't matter if you play zone, man, whatever your philosophy is, build a shell. Don't let them get inside that shell. Don't let them crack your shell. No straight line drive. We all talk about that stuff. But he just made it so simple for him. He said, build your shell. Don't let them in your shell. Think about how good you could be if you just did those things. Shoot it when you're open. Pass it when you're not. Build your shell on defense. And then here's the last one that he said. Don't give up any transition layup. No transition layup. We're 7 minutes, and we jumped out. We were up almost 20 on the D2 All-Stars right off the bat. But we're 7 minutes into the game. Guess what? We gave up a fast break layup. You know what he did? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys go in. Pull them all. All-Star. Just because we gave up a fast break, one layup. And that's pretty much how he wanted to play the game. Keep the game beautiful. When you're open, shoot it. When you're not, pass it. Build your shell on defense. Don't let them crack your shell. And don't give up any fast break layup. I can tell you this. I don't know where you coach. I know my team, and I know your team right now. We do that, we're pretty good. We're going to be pretty good. Good. See ya.
Good job. I've got a standard that's here, okay? Just like you guys all do, right? You got a really high standard, okay? Where's theirs? Where's theirs? Let's be honest. Where's theirs at? Down here, right? Okay? So, because their standard is comfortable, okay? And people like to be comfortable. Young people like to be comfortable. So, there's a fight between me and them that happens every year, okay? And sometimes it happens for a couple of weeks. Sometimes it happens a little longer than that. But I'm telling you right now, I've told them, I'm undefeated. Okay? You are not gonna outstubber me. I'm not coming down to where you're at. You guys understand that? I'm not coming down to where you're at. You're coming to me. So how painful is it gonna be? And that's how we do it. And usually they figure it out really quick.
1, 2, 3, get it back!